cancer was also a gift. You feel like it was also a gift as well. Could you elaborate on that one there?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the entrepreneur in my view, because I was one of them. The entrepreneur is someone that didn't receive a lot of love when they were younger, and they're looking to fill a void. And they're looking to fill a void with something that is missing. They think something's missing in their life, right? Because I was that person. So I felt that.
That's really deep.
It's deep. It is deep. And a lot of entrepreneurs will sit back and be like, oh man,
they got to go out there, achieve things because they didn't get love. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Khoa, you said it, achievement for love, achieve, right? And so what I realized is that I was living in someone else's world. I was living in someone else's kind of values. You know John DeMartini is?
John DeMartini.
He's on our summit, but he's a values expert. That guy is amazing. Basically what he says is if a human needs to live by their values, and when they live by their own values, their body responds to that. Meaning your body actually responds to you doing the thing that's the most fulfilling to you. And that's really incredible. And so
your body responds to something that you feel attuned to.
Exactly. So you can actually tell the difference between doing something you value and doing something you don't value. The things that you don't value, you really have a hard time doing. You'll really kind of go up against the wall. But it's something that you truly do value. You know, like you doing this show, you probably truly value this. You probably love this, right?
Yeah.
And
this is my passion project, you know, so I don't do it for the money or anything.
You value. Exactly. And so I had always valued giving back to people and contributing, but I really didn't have a good way of doing that. I was making apps and things that were in my eyes not really serving that much value to people, right? They were serving a little value, but not much value. When this came along, I kind of knew instantaneously that this was my mission. I knew it was my purpose. I knew that, you know, doing all these things was a part of my, was a part of my telos. Your telos is your highest calling. And so when cancer came along, sure, I took it hard. And sure, it was a really difficult word to hear, and it was really difficult to hear the prognosis. But as I went on, started talking to people, again, just for the passion play, I started talking to people and started learning. I started realizing, wow, I really enjoy doing this. And, how do I turn this into a career? How do I turn this into helping people? And then it's like, well, geez, man, a lot of people have cancer, and a lot of people know people who have cancer. So there's a big opportunity there. And so that really became my gift. It just blossomed into this, kind of mission and purpose, I would call it. And the guy I was telling you about before, Stephen Cole, the doctor at UCLA, he said, Cort, there's something really interesting about the stress biology of people. He goes, when people get diagnosed with the disease, the ones that have a strong mission and purpose that's bigger than them, meaning they take their focus off their body and themselves and they focus it on something else, those are the people that heal. And he says those are the people that heal leaps and bounds over the other ones. So he goes, having a strong mission and purpose that's bigger than you is really a big healing mechanism. It's also the way to keeping your body healthy and happy and harmonious.
So you need a vision or some sort of purpose that will pull you forward. Right?
Something that's bigger than you. Something that's bigger than you. Yeah. Like, why do you do this show? What's your why for doing the show?
My thing is, I just love learning from people. I love learning from people, and I love hearing stories on how people rise, from the ashes. And I can grab those stories and I can.
The Phoenix.
Yeah, I love the idea of the Phoenix. And I was in those times when there was a lot of adversity, when I felt like giving up, and then it was a YouTube. I watched one YouTube, I heard one song. It was always this one thing that I heard. And it really just, helped push me forward. And I just think that there's so many amazing stories like yourself that, I know that someone's going to be listening and they're going through the same thing. And then it's like, oh, wow, I'm going to try that. And then it's going to change their lives. So you never know who you're going to impact.
That's a strong mission and purpose. It's bigger than you. You just said it. Everything you're exuding is a strong mission and purpose bigger than you.
Yeah.
That's great,
man.
Yeah. By the way, And for those of you that are listening, I don't want to make it seem like you need a big mission and purpose. You don't need to write a book. You don't need to do a video. You don't need to do a documentary. That doesn't, you could just want to be a better father, a better mother. You could maybe want to
Yeah,
go
I
back to school. You maybe
love
want
how
to
you
change your
said that. Yeah,
career. You
yeah.
know, it doesn't have to be this, unattainable, mission and purpose.